What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel that takes you through the fog with part 2 of our Halloween Horror Nights 2025 Wishlist Rapid Fire Edition.
Now, some of you may know that we did post part 1 to this video recently, so if you have not watched that first, go watch that and then come back to this one as we are continuing our wish list that we did not get to finish in part 1.
Now, before we do get into part 2, we do want to kind of like have a little moment where we recap part 1. As you guys recall, in our recent part 1 video, we listed 7 items that were on our wish list. There's far more to go. That's why we're here for a part 2. And technically, I think we're going to have a part 3 coming up. I don't think we're going to be able to get through the list, but we're going to try. We're going to try. So we had 7 from the part 1 video. And something I just want to bring up with you is, out of those 7 items that we had on our wish list, which one was your favorite one that you would like to see the most?
I think my favorite one, or what I would like to see the most for this year, is the Lagoon Show. Just because we missed the Lagoon Show so much. It was so much fun to have another show to go do if the lines were too long, but it also is amazing for the atmosphere in that area. Like, you can see the lights, you can hear the music from literally anywhere in the park. So I think it really helps to bring more atmosphere. So I think overall, that would be the one that I want.
Absolutely.
Most.
And it's been a while since we've had a Lagoon Show. Like, truly, it's crazy to think that HHN34 was last time, and it wasn't a complete year because obviously the hurricane and the whole issues. We're not going to get into that. We'll talk about that another day. But yeah, we had things like the Lagoon Show on there. We also had Premium Scream Night, which was a new thing last year. We didn't get to do Premium Scream Night. However, we heard a lot of great things about it, but we just would like to see it maybe in the middle of the run versus at the very beginning.
Yeah, I think just with the logistics of opening weekend, it's not fully figured out yet, which is totally fine. That's, to be expected for any brand new event, which HHN really is new every single year. We would love to have a Premium Scream Night kind of in the middle of the event when they've figured all those things out. But we heard a lot of really great things, so we would love to see that return for this year.
Now, that's just 2 of the 7 that we listed in part 1. We could talk about a whole bunch more and get more into the actual details of each, but we'll do that for another day in a live stream, which we'll talk about soon for you guys. But this is part 2. So we're going to continue our list of the items that we have, and I really don't think we're going to get through all of them. I think we're going to have a part 3, especially with how quick the time passed in part 1. Now, for you guys that don't know, if you're here and you haven't seen part 1, or if you did see part 1, I'm just going to recap what the rules are. 2 minutes are on the screen. We got our phones, so we actually have the timer, so we know how much time we have left, as well as trying to get through all the items on our list as fast as possible. I don't know if we're going to be able to do much in this one. I think this one's going to be a little bit harder than part 1. So, with that being said, 2 minutes on the clock. We're going to start with Steph, and we'll go back and forth with that. Are you ready?
Yeah. So we have 2 minutes on the clock starting now. And I'm beginning, and this first one is a big one, and it is interactive queue lines. We just want more things to see and or do while you're waiting in line.
Yeah, I honestly think that's the biggest one we have in the entire list. Now, number 2, this is to me. Return the Unmasking the Horror Tour back to after opening night. This was a first time thing last year where they had Unmasking the Horror Tour before opening night. All I'm going to say is I want it after opening night. That's it.
And the next one is Scare Actor Dining to return. And I wish we could have Monsters Cafe back to have Scare Actor Dining, but of course that is not the case. So wherever they can do it well, bring back Scare Actor Dining.
Put it in the scare zone. Why not? Next one that we have on the list is find a way to incorporate more into the Springfield and World Expo locations. That's a long title, right? But really, like, that back end of the park seems to have less than what the front does. Obviously, you got New York, Hollywood. There's so much over there with the haunted houses as well, the tribute store, so much, where the back end doesn't really have that much. It'd be nice to see if they can add some kind of addition just to enhance it more.
Yeah. And the next one is the Cabana Bay experience to come back. They used to do these pop-ups where they had, well, I guess we only missed 1 year of that, but we just want that back. We thought that was such a great extra thing to do that wasn't inside the actual event, and we would love to see that come back.
Yeah, absolutely. I know a lot of the resort guests, too, love that. The next one that we have on the list is original house announcements to return. I'm a huge fan of the HHN original house announcements. And I love when they have their own house announcement. I think it's incredible to have. I'd love to see more of that lore base, and more specifically, it'd be great to see them have their own week. But I'm not a fan of them being all in one day. I'd love to see them separated into their own individual actual announcements. I think we can all agree with that one.
Yeah, definitely. And then next is the Music Plaza stage to have some sort of...
Oh, there's the announcement. Go ahead, you can finish it off. You can, or wait, maybe we should save that one. Because we didn't finish it. We didn't finish it. So you don't know what we're saying.
We'll save that.
There you go. No, that was cool. At the buzzer. Oh, man. So how much did we get in that one?
I think 7 again,
7, right? So like 7 and 7. 7 for 7, which means I have the final number, but I can't tell them how much we have left. So, well, there you go. Part 2, we got 7 out there. Out of the 7, which one's your favorite, though? I know we'll probably talk about this in part 3 because we're going to have to do a part 3.
Oh, that is tough. I don't know. What about you?
Honestly, I think the interactive queue lines.
Yeah,
I think that is such a big one to have, just because everybody has to wait. If you're going to go to...
Those lines are getting long.
Oh, absolutely. If you're going to Halloween Horror Nights, if you're going to do anything in the theme parks, really, it's just waiting. You got to wait. So it'd be cool to kind of see something enhanced more with that.
Well, that is all the time for this video. Like we said, we did not finish our list in this video, so we will have to do a part 3. We do want to ask you guys if you are enjoying this format of video. We're doing something a little different with this, so we want to know how you feel about it. Do you like it? Do you not? Let us know either way in the comments down below. We are going to also go more into depth on all of these items on a live stream coming up on March 18th. So make sure you mark down your calendars for that.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for us in today's video. Actually, I do enjoy this rapid fire edition style. It's kind of fun for us, at least. So I hope you guys are also enjoying it as well. If not, we'll just go back to the way we used to do things. But with that being said, that's going to close it for us in part 2 of our Halloween Horror Nights 2025 Wishlist Rapid Fire Edition. So with that being said, till the next video, we look forward to seeing you guys all there. And like always, we'll catch you guys in the fog. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.